For more information on my programs, please visit masajady.com. That's MASSAJADY.com.
Hello, this is Masati. Welcome to my podcast, Exponential Intelligence. This is podcast episode 116, closing up the year. And before we start, I just want to thank all the listeners. Over 1.5 million listeners listening on the podcast. Thank you for that, guys. Exponential growth, really, for us, because we really don't do any, strong, advertising, marketing, or anything. It's pretty much organic growth, word of mouth. So obviously, the things that we're doing is working out for you, and you're telling more and more people. So thanks for that. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the acknowledgement. If you guys have any ideas, anything that you'd like to cover, anything that we could do better as the new year rolls around, please let us know. Okay, we're always open. That's how we learn, by your feedback. Okay, especially for the classes, or the series that we come up with, the meta healings that we come up with, the group healings, the frequency spas. Again, give us your thoughts, and we'll create something if we deem it's worth it. Okay, and then also, if you can, look us up on social media, Instagram, especially because we're going to do a lot of feature or content on Instagram coming up for the new year. Okay, hope you guys have had a fantastic year, and hope 2018 is going to be even better for you. And if you didn't have a fantastic year, this is the perfect, even if you did have a fantastic year, whether you did have a fantastic year or you didn't have a fantastic year in 2017, it's all right. Let's start 2018 fresh. Okay? Fresh start, and hence closing up the year. And before we do that, just to note, for the new year, we have a few series coming up, which will help enhance 2018. So it makes it more abundant, much easier, much faster. The first one is 360 Fit. And that's, you've heard me say 360 degrees of abundance. Well, it includes physical health as well. There's a lot of philosophers who deem that the physical health just as important as the emotional and spiritual health. So we're going to bring all that together with a new series on eating habits, nutrition, exercise, detailed according to what your needs are. And then a non-goal setting series. It's going to be a set of 4 classes on non-goal setting. So this is what the experts don't tell you on goal setting. You've heard, everybody talk about, you have to set goals. You hear anybody successful, right? You have to set goals. You have to do this. You have to be clear of mind. But what they don't tell you, that's what we're going to be covering in the 4 series. Not just covering it, but helping you install what the experts or the successful individuals know before they even set goals. And then the last series is called Seasons. And this is how nature reinvents itself. Okay? This is how nature is always at its prime, always abundant, always complete. It's a perfect pattern to copy into our own lives. It's been successful for, millions or billions of years. Why not use it, right? Makes it easier on us. So look for those series and more coming up in 2018, masajady.com. And then also social media as well. So let's go ahead and take a nice deep breath. This is going to be a short one to close up the year. What we're going to do is follow nature's, and again, this is part of the seasons, but this is just a brief. Okay, we're going to follow nature's patterns of disposing what does not serve us anymore. Okay, if you've seen, and this is only done on humans, okay, or at the human level, or as society. Okay, we hold on to old traditions, old customs, old belief systems, old whatever, and we cherish them. That's even worse. we hold on to the dead. Nature never does that. Again, so we get burdened over and over and over again. Not just this physical lifetime, but just think all of the things that we've held on to lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. It kind of reminds me of, say great grandmothers, died, right? You get all, say, her junk, right? Your mom has held on to that. It's worthless. And it is. You don't know what to do with it, but it's something. It's something that we hold on to because it was grandma's, and now she's dead, right? The mother holds on to it. Your mom holds on to it, and again, it's worthless. Your mother passes away, and then what do? We inherit all that momentum, all that stuff, right? And then we hold on to it, and we just know right out it's junk. It's worthless. That memorabilia, right? But we can't do anything because, well, it was great grandma's, right? So we hold on to it, put it in the attic, right? It doesn't serve us any good. Now think of it at a spirit level, or from EI's perspective. What gets handed down and down and down, lineage after lineage after lineage. All those programs that aren't beneficial for us. Yes, there are fantastic programs, fantastic frequencies that are beneficial. But again, for the most part, that lineage really hasn't learned from the experiences. We've gotten downtrodden, we've gotten distorted from those experiences, and that's what we're picking up. Okay? Now, if we were awakened and we picked up those patterns, right, we would actually learn from the mistakes of our elders, but unfortunately we don't. So we hold on to it, and then it burdens us. So letting go of that stuff, and I know we've done a lot of work, but since it's year end, it's a great opportunity to let go even more. Okay, and I know a lot of you guys have let go, but let's for those who have, and then for those who are new to me, because we get tons of new people every time. This is a fresh beginning. Actually a fresh ending for you for a fresh beginning. And then for those of us who have done the work already, have made tremendous strides into an abundant life, we can clean up more. If you think about it, even at Jesus's level, or Buddha, or some of those great individuals, they could still clear up more. And that's what our objective is, or our soul purpose, or our life purpose is. Clean up to the point that we can understand who we truly are, that 90% spirit being that we are, living in physical form. Again, that is our main objective. So that this podcast and the meta healing that we're going to do in a few minutes is all about that. Let's go ahead and take a nice deep breath and kind of start to notice, right, as kind of revisit 2017 or any other year, but again, culmination of this last year. If there's anything that we need to finalize, well, it's relationships. Okay? Let's talk about relationships for a quick second. Sometimes, we get burdened by relationships. We know we have to, say, leave, and whether it's a, love interest, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a business, again, any sort of relationship. Okay, whether it's a new space that we need to be in, right? That relationship with ourselves. And the way EI works, the way once your spirit awakens, there's really no other concept or action to take. Okay? Once you decide at an internal level, okay, not at a conscious level, but an awakened spirit level, once you decide that has to change, that relationship has to change, that's all you have to do. And then the wherewithal to come to make that into fruition happens. It's happened many of times with thousands of people around. It'll happen for you as well. Again, let's go ahead and take a nice strong deep breath in. So this is a quick podcast as we round up the year. Let's just start into that meta healing. And a meta healing, if you're new, is where I guide you into a deep state beyond hypnosis, beyond NLP, beyond the normal things that we do. It's not an altered state in reality. It's actually I bring you into focus, into the present moment so strongly that you truly understand who you are, and then you shed the layers that aren't you. And while you're doing that, focusing in on your body, I work at your spirit level, or your source code as I call it, to bring those changes so you can start seeing, experiencing, not only spiritually, but physically, that 360 degrees of abundance that I talk about. So whether you're new, first time, or seasoned, whether you're sitting or standing or lying down, no matter what time of day, night it is, let's go ahead and take a nice strong deep breath in from inhaling through the nose, nice and strong, nice slow 4 count in, holding it a few seconds or longer, and then exhaling, letting go. Exhaling through the mouth, nice and slow, controlled. Going back, beginning of the year, last year, I won't put any numbers on the year that way. You can redo this from years past. So again, beginning of the year, no matter what year you choose, whether it's the last year or any other year that you really want to clean up, go to January. Go fast forward really quick. February, March, April. Just kind of note the theme. May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, and where we are now. Again, notice the theme. Notice the patterns. Don't worry about any situation, any circumstances, any event. For example, as we take another strong deep breath in, as I generate those frequencies that really help you shift, much easier, much faster than anything you've tried before. For example, because of X, Y happened, or if only X happened, then Y wouldn't have happened. You know, that kind of scenario. We're just looking for patterns. And as we do, let's go ahead and connect to that mastermind group, as I call it. Right? All the other listeners that may be listening at the same time or at different times, doesn't matter. Right? There's a lot of strength. There's a ton of people. That strength causes momentum. It allows us to hold on. It's like a huge hand, friendly hand, holds on to you, pulls you out of those ruts, out of those shackles that have bound us. Pushing us through those blocks. And again, noting the year past. Noticing our breath again. Asking ourselves, how do I connect to pure source even stronger? That question, how do I connect to pure source even stronger, Nothing religious, nothing spiritual. You're really asking, how do I become my limitless self? As a note, if you are of a faith, what we do here, Exponential Intelligence, allows you to see that faith at a pure level, so that faith can actually help you. As we settle in, noting our body from head, so noticing the forehead, the eyes, the nose, the lips, the chin, wrapping around into the ears, the back of the head, the neck, the throat, the shoulders. Working our way down. That continue to work on you. Top of the shoulders, top of the chest, the midsection, right down into the belly, the lower back, right into the groin area, through the legs. Perhaps feeling a little different as I work on you. Whether you know what that means or not doesn't matter. Just notice what you're feeling. As we've reconciled this past year, let's go backwards in time. December, November, October, September, August, July, June, May, April, March, February, and January. And just noticing the patterns. Any pattern. Whether it's health issues, we talked about relationships, health issues. So noticing that pattern of health that may come through you. For example, one part feels good, then the other part breaks down. Or recurring health issues that can never get healed. Or you can't be complete. Health issues including emotional health, always in that state, whether you want to call it anxiety, depression, suicidal. Just noticing those patterns. We're going to go through the months again starting from January. Noticing any pattern. And then noticing that pattern in all areas of what we call life. There's usually a single pattern that runs through Now, I know a lot of you have changed through the work that we've done. Congratulations. So those patterns might be shifted as you've shifted throughout those months. So note that as well. But we can always clean out more. So with a strong, confident, fresh breath in, so we close up the year. January. Again, patterns, not situations, events. February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, and where we are now. If you've noticed, every time we've done it, going back and forth into the months, have you noticed those patterns are detaching from you? The emotional signals detaching from you. So you do your part, just noticing your body, noticing those patterns. On the admin level, working on your source code to help you disconnect, reattach abundant emotions to those experiences. You can't delete experiences. You can attach different emotions. That's what successful individuals do. So we'll do it one more time. Strong deep breath in. December, November, October, September, August, noticing your breath, July, June, May, April. So continue to work on you, refreshing, resetting, closing up the year. April, March, February, January. Perhaps already noticing a fresh perspective. Noticing your breath. And as you note your body from head to foot, noticing your spirit body all the way around you, above you, below you, about arm's length. If you're not familiar with that, no worries. For those who are, noticing. As we finalize the year, finalizing those books, like accounting, closing up those books, putting some of them away that we don't need anymore, whether it's health, relationships, finances, spiritual issues, whatever we call life. Closing up those chapters, finalizing closing those books, learning from them, and then walking away of those things that we don't need. Becoming lighter, more dynamic, efficient, learning from the past, but not burdening us. Again, learning, but not getting burdened by the past. Strong, deep breath in, to help you erase anything that's not deserving, worth it, abundant, driven. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, and where we are today. Notice how you feel. Notice that even now, perhaps, you look at the year from a fresher perspective, a stronger perspective. Just note, for some of you, there might be some detox as we let go completely. I want to go ahead and leave you in this space for as long as you wish, as long as you stay in this space. You'll still be connected to that mastermind group, which allows you to transform much easier, much faster. Thanks for listening in. Notice what you notice, and then notice the details of what you're noticing. I'll see you on the next podcast.
For more information on my programs, please visit masajady.com. That's MASSAJADY.com. Or join us on Facebook for more information. We do a lot of Facebook Live